And good morning, people. Welcome back to Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Last time we did that. Living doll, dead person. I'm not going to say any more about it. I went into enough of it at the end of the last part. Don't think there's anything more to be said. So let's just continue, move on with the story. And seems like Arata's got his plan ready. Now why is Yuko here?
構わんさ。君の神城への潜入計画には私も期待するところ大だからな。
私はなぜ呼ばれたんですか？
突然呼んで悪いな、神城優子さん。電脳探偵のコネクトジャンプ、俺のハッキング、そしてオタクのコネ。
So you need all three?
この計画はその3つが合わさって初めて実現できるんだ。
コネクトジャンプ？
You haven't actually been told about this, have you, Yuko? Well, I suppose we're telling one more person.
ああ、あんたは知らなかったか。おい、説明してやれよ。
反電脳体？そんなことが現実に起こり得るなんて。
It is, unfortunately.
なるほど。でも納得しました。それで時々不思議な移動をしてたんですね。エデン症候群、あなたも。
How did you make that connection so quickly?
いえ、何でもありません。話を遮ってすみませんでした。続けてください。
I think we're missing something there that Yuko's caught onto.
じゃあ、作戦の本筋を説明するぜ。
Yes, Avata. What is this plan?
今回の侵入プランのゴールは神城のアバロンサーバにある機密情報データベース。
The Avalon server. Haven't we been there before when we went to get the files on the Nile Corporation?
のさらに奥にあるトップシークレットエリア、通称秘密の部屋だ。
Secret room, so a place which is even further than where we went to.
秘密の部屋？
What is this secret room?
つまり神城の最高機密エリアってこと。
Kamashiro's most confidential area.
言い換えれば歴代 CEO、今は岸辺の個人フォルダさ。
The location for every single Kamashiro CAO's profile and data, including Kishibe. But if you think about it, we have someone here who is the daughter of a CEO, Yuko. Maybe we can find out something about her father. We did sort of leave that case hanging earlier.
聞けば京子さんたちは以前神城の機密情報データベースまではダイブしたそうじゃねえか。
So we hack in and get into the confidential database and likely finds out something.
まったく、そこらのハッカーチームより恐ろしい探偵事務所だぜ、ここは。
And apparently the detective agency is turning out scarier than any hacker team. To be honest, that should be how it is, how it should be. The hacker teams need to have something to be afraid of to keep them in line. If detectives can just get past their work, that just the mere threat is enough. You don't have to do too much, only when it actually becomes necessary. So yes, it is and it should be.
素直に賛辞は受け取っておこう。しかしあの時の成果は結局空振りに終わってね。
Sort of the same way police efforts work. As long as they're in the stronger position, crime is discouraged. As when the police get weaker, that's when you see the crime rate rise. Generally.
なるほど。それでさらにその奥のエリアに目をつけたというわけか。
そういうこった。コネクトジャンプを使えば機密情報データベースまでの侵入は可能だ。まず上城のコネを使って特別招待枠として俺たちを上城本社の体験会に招き入れてくれ。
So first we go to the preview event, which should be fairly easy because didn't they say this was open to anyone and everyone? Just to get people to check it out and get the word spread. That shouldn't be too hard.
上城の CEO 岸辺理恵が言ってただろ。エデンの大規模アップデートの体験会だよ。お宅にはその会場の端末から機密情報データベースへ侵入してもらう。
And since we've been there before at least once, that shouldn't be too hard.
侵入したら機密情報データベースの招待 URL を俺に転送してくれ。そうすれば俺も侵入することができる。
It's getting past that particular room because there was another exit, but when I checked, when I went onto it, we couldn't do anything that way. It wouldn't let us.
そこから秘密の部屋に潜入するというわけだな。
ああ、そこに保管してある情報さえ手に入れればスウェードの思惑も上城の謎も全部解けるはずなんだ。
Ah, so that's why you're going, Sweeto's motives. So you're going for that. We're going for Kamishiro. And Yuko's going for, well, we're going for Kamishiro, Ray, and I believe it's Ray that we're going for. And Yuko's going for her father.
でもってお宅にはもう一丁コネを使ってもらいて。
So how is Yuko going to help? Because we've got our pieces. How about her?
秘密の部屋に入るためのパスコードは毎日変更されてるらしくてな。
The passcode.
パスコードを知っているのは CEO の岸辺だけ。岸辺に近づけるのはオタクだけなんだ。
She's the only one that can get close to Kishibe to actually get this password. We certainly can't, so yes, here's Yuko's part in this.
私にパスコードを盗み出せって言うんですね。
ま、そういうこった。最高機密エリアに入ったら京子さんと通信できるようにセキュリティを解除しておく。京子さんを経由して俺たちにパスコードを教えてくれ。
So we get into the secret area, Yuko gets the password, relays it to Kyoko, and Kyoko gives it to us, and we get the data and get out as soon as possible.
なんだよ。今さら協力できないとか言い出すんじゃねえだろうな。
There's not really a whole lot in it for Yuko though.
いえ、それは構いませんが。
So we need something for her, and she knows this as well.
一つお願いがあります。
She's got a request.
秘密の部屋にはおそらく父の上白悟の手記や研究データも残っているはずです。
And of course it is regarding her father. Like I said, we kept the case hanging earlier. It's still in progress, but we haven't been able to make any headway into it. This, going into the secret room, get information, shouldn't be an issue.
それも一緒に 手に入れてもらえませんか？そこにはきっと父の自殺の真相やエデン症候群にまつわる情報もあるはずですから。
なるほど。確かに前回は決定的な情報を見つけることができなかった。
Kyoko knows this. So yeah, I don't think she has any objections to this little agreement.
秘密の部屋になら、あるいはということか。
ああ、そういうことなら構わねえぜ。手間は変わらねえしな。
We're in there anyway. It's might as well just continue it from that point. Getting into the secret room is likely going to be the hard part.
もっともそこにそのデータが本当にあるかどうかはわからねえけど。
そうですね。もう一つデータの保管場所に心当たりはあるんですが。
One more possible data storage site.
エデンの量子的演算処理および制御の要であるバルハラサーバー。
The Valhalla server. Not the Avalon server, but the Valhalla.
エデン初期からのあらゆる履歴を刻むあそこになら確実に。
Which has all of Eden's recorded history from the very beginning. There's a lot of data in there.
おいおいおい、ちょっと待てよ。
Arata, you seem a bit scared of that.
バルハラサーバなんてずいぶん物騒な名前を出してくるじゃねえか。あれはレジェンドクラスのハッカーも寄せ付けない世界有数の超高難度セキュリティの塊だぜ。
Didn't they say that about the Avalon server? But we got in anyway.
ほう、自信家の君が弱音とは珍しい。痛い目を見た経験でもあるのかな。
うるせえな。とにかくあそこはダメだ。少なくともハッキングでどうこうできる代物じゃない。
Something tells me Arata's tried in the past.
でもデジモンプログラムを利用したハッキングにはきっと対処しきれない。
Okay. Are you looking at us for that? We could do it. We got into the Avalon server. We might be able to get into the Valhalla server anyway, as well.
なんだって？
いえ。
But let's get our eyes back onto the prize. Today it's the Avalon server, the secret room.
とにかく秘密の部屋に潜入する時点で綱渡りなんだ。バルハラサーバーにまで行けってんなら話は別だ。俺は手を引く。
ここで君に降りられては元も子もない。では今回は秘密の部屋にターゲットを絞るとしよう。
Thank you for getting things back on track, Kyoko.
仕方がないですね。2頭を追う者は1頭も得ず。私はそれで構いません。
よっしゃ。そんじゃ作戦開始といこうぜ。
So chapter 9 begins. The Master Plan. And of course the Digiline because, well, apparently Metal Tyrannomon likes sending us stuff. So, where do we go to? We're off to Kamishiro Corporation. We are going to the preview event first. So, off we go. And they've done some remodeling. I'm assuming you're the one on the right of Arta, and we're the one on the left. But we've decided we're going into this. Would they notice who we are if we went in our normal avatars. I honestly don't think they would. I'm just trying to think of any Kamishiro employees that have seen Arata and Mari here. Sure, Mari was came in as part of the with Yuko one time, but that's just the one time, and nothing. There was just this game of hide and seek that was played. Yeah, I don't think there would be any issue going in with our normal avatars. So, well, let's go in. Wow. That's clean. Don't get me wrong, when I say that. The Kamishiro HQ area was fairly it was neat, it was tidy, it was in Eden. This is a major step up. You could tell the previous the HQ sector was in Eden. You just had to look up at the background. You could see these circles of Eden, the data. In this, nowhere to be seen. Do we feel funny in these get-ups? I'd rather have our real avatars so I know who's talking. And Arata's been playing around with the stealth hide. Okay. That's a bit better. But everyone else is still going to see us as those avatars we used before. What? Yes, we did. Digital noise? Or digital memories resurfacing? We don't have time to think about it now. Common theme. There's a lot of little common theme things in this. Us being late is one of them. But we don't have time. Every time we've seen that little vision, I think the best word to do it with is, we've had something more pressing to do. The first time we saw it in Kowloon, we was trying to escape for the first time. Find Arata to escape. Didn't have time to think of it then. The other 2 or 3 times, we were in the middle of other things. We didn't have time to think about it. So, and even now, we're in the middle of a sort of big area, something very important. We don't have time to think about it. We've got to do something else. We've got to come back to it. but each time we forget about it as well. So let's go find our terminal, do a connect jump, and well, jump in. And Dorata's going to make a little noise. Dorata, are you actually playing in or this, or are you actually... Something tells me you're not. Not as much as you want us to believe. Digimon movie playing in Eden, it seems. Okay. Is it the first movie? I've actually had the want to go and watch that again recently, so yeah. And Naoki is getting in touch with us saying that the rebels are doing well. They need a little bit more. I believe there's not too many people talking, but they each have a common theme. Feels comfortable here. Don't want to leave yet. Want to play more. Don't know why, but this is so fun. I want to live in Eden forever. Something tells me this upgrade isn't exactly what it seems. We can leave just by talking to that person there. He'll take us back to the entrance and we can log out and do other things. But I've got nothing else to think about except doing this connect jump. So, into another digital network. This one is fairly large, but it has nothing here. There's no items, no... Well, it does have Digimon to fight, but it's really just a straight road. Yeah, if we go north, that's the end of it. Digimon that are here, well, these are the first time I've seen these. Falconmons, well, I say it's the first time, we've already seen them before, but Falconmons, Nanimons, and a Vidramon. Since we're on the theme of, well, common themes today, these digital networks are similar. When you think about it. And by that I mean, although the areas do change, the Digimon in them don't a whole lot. There's a lot of overlaps. So the Digimon that pop up here will pop up elsewhere. I'm not too sure on what the sort of levels things are. Here's on Animons. But we'll be able to see later, well, yeah, the levels sort of go up between areas, and it seems to give them more experience in some places, but we are crisscrossing, and there are times when we've gone into lower level digital spaces and they've recycled it. The Digimon here, as far as I'm aware, is just the 3. However, there might be a few more that are a little bit more rare that we will not see, because we're not going to be in here for long. I don't need too many encounters, I don't need too many levels, I believe. So I'm just going to take up a couple more fights and then we'll just move on. Yeah, there's no real reason for me to stick around in here. Heck, there's not even any more reason for me to move. Yeah, there's no items here. If you want to just go straight through, you can. And since I've got a non-type Digimon, I can just use Function Call to take up a few fights. So I'm going to do that. If I find the Vidramon, I will show that one, but that's about it. Or anything else new. Oh, there's our Vidramon. Convenient. Yeah, Vidramon, one of the 2 normal evolvements for Vmon, the other one being X-Vmon. Nothing too special, but there it is. Okay, we are done. I didn't find anything else, just fought a few more fights. Level 24 and 23. So let's log out and move on. But we can't send the invite URL. So yeah, we got in easily. But something seems to be blocking us from sending you this location. So Arata's going to try and do something on his end, and we're going to try and break through the security. Well, we came in this way. There is literally only one way that we can go. And the Avalon server. We've come into another one of these little circular mazes. And you might see a couple of Digimon up there. One looks like an Andromon, and the other one looks like a Mamimon? Or is it Nanimon? Not sure. But ultimate level, Andromon is definitely an ultimate. The other one, depending which version it is, could also be an ultimate. So I'm going to need to have a look around. I'm going to check to see what enemies there are around in this area just by walking around this bit. Well, maybe getting it. I don't need to, I can just use function call. But next time, let's go and see what those two are up to. So until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.